Hello and welcome to this demo video for my expense tracker using PostgreSQL. So I will just do a quick demonstration here for you. It's very similar to my last um, demo video with the expense tracker in Java. However, this one is different because it uses a SQL database rather than a CSV file to keep track of income and expense data. So right now, I can just display all the data from the database. We can see here that we made a connection to this transactions database, and we verified that the records table was already in the database. And this is the data that we get from inside that table. And we can see here we can add income record, expense record. I'll just do a quick demonstration here. Let's say it is November 11th. Um, let's say we paid for, I don't know, some Taco Bell. It was 20 bucks or something. Just enter that really quickly. So we can see here that our record was added successfully. We can display all the data again. And we see that right here, November 11th, our Taco Bell order um, was tracked here. And just like last time, we can get the um, monthly insights or tithing. So we can see how much money we're spending in a month. So I'll just demonstrate that here with the option number 4. Let's say I want October 2023. You can see it's only tracking this debit amount here. So I spent $5, gained $130, and the total cash flow, 130 minus 5. So that was that, and I can just do tithing really quickly the same way, and tithing being 10% of monthly income. You can see here 130.94 gets dropped down to $13.09. So that's the program. I can quit it here, and now we can go into the code here. So it was interesting converting this program from using a CSV file into using Postgres, but it was a good challenge as well. So I started off trying to figure out how this Java database connectivity API works. So I spent a good amount of time with that tutorial, but I eventually figured out how to install PostgreSQL, initialize a database using the connections, connecting to the server, preparing statements to then execute. Yeah, so we have this initializer here. This will happen at the very beginning of main in our program file. So this just verifies the connection to the Postgres server. Then it makes sure that the transactions database signified here, transactions database exists. And if it doesn't, then it creates it. Then we want to make sure that it has the records table so that we have somewhere to put our income and expense data. So if it doesn't, then it creates that as well. And it uses these fields here, the ID as the primary key, date, debit amount, credit amount, location, account, and description. So then we go down here to, this is the connect function. This just makes the connection straight to the transactions database rather than the Postgres server, and returns that connection, which is useful when I want to just run queries straight in the database. So this is displaying all the data, just getting all of the fields, and then using each of these functions from the result set to input those into this format string. Adding a record, It's pretty easy just getting those fields from the user and inserting them into the records table. And whether it is an expense record or an income record is denoted here with this default parameter, the Java method of doing that. So that was also interesting to learn that. And similar for the get insights, this is the default get insights, which does not use the tithing Boolean. And basically, it does the same thing for both. It just gets the sum of the debit amounts. And for the income, it gets where the debit amount is greater than 0. And it gets the year, matches the year and the month to the user input, year and month, right there. And same thing for the where the debit amount was less than 0 as well. Oh, I got those backwards. Less than 0 up here and greater than 0 down here. And whether you're doing tithing or regular, this is the regular one, does total expenses and income and cash flow, or tithings, it just uses that total income and divides it by 10. So that is how it works. And hope you found it interesting, and I'll catch you next time.